Back, what's really good,
What's
man?
poppin'? What's poppin'? What's
Yes,
poppin'?
sir.
Man? Yes, indeed. I'm DJ Tune.
GW.
DJ Platinum.
I am Joe Boing.
And knock knock, it's your favorite pretty little fat girl here, the Lear Show.
And we all back, baby. That was the song of the day,
We
Flame
back.
C.A. Lotto with Main. And I'm going to tell you one more
Han
time.
Main.
Come
I ain't
on.
said it last time. He need to find somebody to do a line dance to that song.
Yeah,
I might.
buddy.
He's got
That
things
big
got
gonna
stuff
go.
going on.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
probably gonna hit up Skip for him. You feel me? Skip gonna make something for him.
You gonna go hit up Skip for
Yeah, for that
Flame?
song. Yeah.
I could definitely see that.
All right,
All right, you
He gonna
guys.
make some watch.
Who? Skip?
Mm-hmm.
Skip gonna make that song and go ba-da-da-da-da with it. All right, you guys. So it's the time of our show where we're getting ready to get into our very first guest of the night. I told you tonight is gonna be a supercharged show. All right, so get ready for our very first guest. He is the best cameraman, dead or alive, father, son, entrepreneur, and I'm gonna go ahead and put mogul up there. Please, at the live line, you at home, please give it up for our very first guest of the evening, Mr. Brandon Knox.
Yes, sir. What's good?
What's good?
What's up,
Knox
Brandon?
in the
Welcome
building.
to our set. Welcome to the live line.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right, Brandon. So I want to get into a little bit of how we actually met. We kind of like started talking last year when I was doing my podcast. I think I was just getting into it. But then we ran into each other downtown at Kermit Ruffins, and y'all saw you doing your
Restyle
thing.
event,
We was at Restyle's event, and you were doing your thing in real time. And I was like, man, I see him like online all the time. Man, I'm really seeing him in real time. And you are a true professional, and you're dedicated to what you do.
Thank you.
And I absolutely appreciate that.
There you go.
All right, you guys got any questions for Mr. Knox? So y'all want me to go ahead and get straight into it?
Man, Knox, I've been seeing you been doing everything like big in the city, man.
Man, he be everywhere.
I done saw you all on Bourbon, been doing your thing on Bourbon. So how you feel like since you've been doing it, where you at in your career now, from the
Like
beginning?
from
how
when I
you,
started to now,
yeah, how you feel about
like
it?
I done got way up there, you know what I'm saying? Like Essence, Zulu Ball, all that, you know what I'm saying? All the big events,
Zulu.
you know, doing events out of town and all that, you know, I came a long way, you know,
Facts.
when we first met, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
you know, and then I met him, you know, street made, you know what I'm saying? All
That's
that.
what I'm about to say. Look, I've been on
I love my
on a
first-
bike
yeah,
ride
first
and
met
social
story.
pleasure
Yeah, bike
club.
Man, this
Yeah.
dude be having like 6 cameras on at the same time. I be like, how did he do it? He be having a big ass pole, and that bitch be connected to him. I be like, this nigga
I
serious.
ain't
He
gonna lie.
official with this
Something
shit.
a dog for me.
He did my
Something a dog
my
for me.
uncle funeral. He was a big fireman over there. Shout out to my uncle David, R.I.P. to him, man. But he caught some good footage, man. I salute you because that's good memories for the family. They be talking about it all the time, man. So I appreciate you doing that shit, bro. For real.
My thing is, as long as you've been doing it, like, what is your most monumental project you probably did to this day? You feel like, man, out of everything I've been doing since I've been doing this was like my top tip.
I'd have to say, when I caught that drone footage, when, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was definitely gonna
Oh,
say
I
that
know
was
that
mine.
shit was fire.
That was mine.
from the Hard Rock Hotel, I mean, worldwide.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah,
did
that was
that.
mine. I was gonna say that was pretty big.
He was the one caught that footage
No. You're
of your
absolutely
boy
right.
in the building. You feel me? For the Hard Rock. When the Hard Rock Hotel fell, man, I said, boy, you changed the world with that one, boy. Cause we would have never known that shit. We would have never known. The city would have never known about that if he wouldn't have caught that footage.
I didn't think that was gonna go viral. I was just out there, you know,
Man,
recording and,
you was
you know
that
what I'm
boy.
saying?
You
News, CNN called me and shit.
you turned the city upside down with that one, boy.
And speaking of going viral, I know that camera's gone viral a couple of times. So this is what I want to know. Does your camera have a name? Do you have a name for your camera? Do you call it something? You don't have a name for your camera. DJs, do y'all have like a name for like y'all DJ y'all board?
Rain one.
That quick.
In real life, y'all don't have a name. Y'all don't love y'all stuff that much. I got a name for it.
Shit, probably on loud.
Stuff get outdated.
Huh?
Stuff get outdated.
Stuff get out there, so
You
you
don't
do a new one.
keep
So
it
you
the
just
same.
so you just update the name. That's all.
Like cameramen usually don't get rid of their first camera because they put it in archive. So it'd be like certain footage he'd been caught when he never released it, it'd be in his archive. So whenever you want to put them in the museum, you'll see the pictures would never being seen.
Speaking of cameras, what was your first camera?
A Canon EOS, like it was a cheap camera. You know,
It was a cheap camera?
I done moved up to I got a $7,000 camera. You know.
Ooh.
I got a few cameras,
okay.
though. Like I buy
That's that
cameras all the
HD
time.
shit.
You know, like, but
Yeah,
it's that-
salute
that
to you,
drone
'cause
work,
cameras
you know
are
what I'm saying? Like,
expensive.
when I move with that drone work, you know, that's something serious.
So you
Man,
like
what
a,
is-
you like a drone or a camera better?
I like the drone better. Like
The drone.
you know.
Drone footage is amazing.
Drone
You
come,
really
it
can
come with
capture
that
everything.
HD,
Yeah.
right? What inspired you to want to do camera, to be a camera, to like be a photographer and videographer?
Well, my homie, you know, he was a cameraman. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He pretty much, you know, got me onto that. You know what I'm saying? And that was like 15 years ago. You know, I've just been going at it. You know, ever since. You know,
Cause you
Easy
got some
money.
footage, boy.
Yeah.
I said, man, where he be catching this shit?
fast money.
I
Are
couldn't
there
hear
any
you.
on it.
photographers that you, not gonna say idols, I hate to like throw that word out there, but there are any photographers that you have your eye on? I'm just like, that's somebody who I aspire to be like. I absolutely love his work and I admire it, and that's somebody who I aspire to be like.
I say my homie, his name Jiren. His business is Humbleness Beginnings.
Shout out to Jaron,
Like,
Humbleness
I know
Beginning.
he's
Shout out
about
to
You know
Jared.
Jiren, you know,
Cute
but, like,
dog.
Shout out
Cute.
to
he
Jiren.
actually came to me when he was starting out, you know what I'm saying? He was like, how you do this, how you do that? You know, he look up to me, you know, from all the stuff I'm doing, and, you know, I'm watching him soar. You know, I'm watching him go up there, you know, so, yeah.
Anybody you want to
Right.
collab with?
Yeah. Musically or photography-wise. Because we know.
Yeah, cause he do music too.
Not really.
I seen some of the stuff you been spitting. I seen.
Oh, like with the rap?
Yeah, I seen.
I be playing around with it, you know what I'm saying?
Shit,
But
that
like,
shit get serious. Dude,
I might
after
have
a
said,
while.
got a little
I
serious.
promise
Yeah.
you.
yeah,
It was pretty good.
you know, they like it, you know, but, I mean, if I took it serious, then yeah, you know, I take some heads off, you know what I'm saying?
And guess what? There's
Facts.
there's nothing wrong with that. Now tonight we have Mr. Brandon Knox behind the camera. So I want to know, do you prefer behind the camera or in front of the camera?
Behind the camera,
Behind the camera.
making all the money.
That's your
Out the way.
Straight up.
I thought he was gonna be like, I like
Yeah.
capture. I like to capture the moment.
Yeah,
Brandon's
there
not
you
making all
go.
the money,
Yeah.
and there you have it. And guess what? And he is doing just that, because there is no way that you can absolutely be the best cameraman, dead or alive, if you're not doing that.
Right. There you go.
Mr. Knox.
Straight up.
All right, and I remember we were talking a little bit about the Restyle event, and you were doing like the videography, and you were also doing the photos out there. When is it a good time? Even if you're not on duty, you may not be doing a shoot or anything like that. What makes Mr. Knox pull out that camera?
Pretty much for anything, you know what I'm saying? Like when they got events in the city, and you know what I'm saying? Like the rap events, you know, like that Restyle be putting on, because like
Yeah.
I've been working with her for like over 10 years. You know, I
Right.
used to do Bless the Mic. You know, y'all remember Bless the Mic?
Oh,
Bless the Mic.
yeah.
That's really when I got started with her. When she started, that's when, you know, she had me as the cameraman.
Yeah.
You know, I've been
Right.
working with her ever since, you know, so. that's
They said
pretty
this
much
was
what it is.
Restyle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Restyle,
We
man.
were all at that event.
We was
together
at
that I
those,
saw Joe
yeah,
that night there
we all
too.
came up together, son. So
Yep.
shout out to Restyle,
Straight
man.
up.
Joe was there that night too.
You know, I'll be in them bitches, I'll be ducked off.
So I know you're not a New Orleans original, but you're from San Diego, I heard. huh?
Yeah, California.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
So let me find out. You surf.
No.
Never. You never got in the water. You never said, you know what? I'm just go ahead and try it on the left. Never surfed or
Dude,
picked up a
let's go,
board.
dude.
Let's go, dude. None of that.
They stay making fun of me too. Cause
You too, cause
Cali too. So they say
you,
what
so you
part?
never surfed
What part
either.
you Huh?
Van Nuys.
Oh, for real? I'm thinking the whole time you from New Orleans.
Connection.
You was so laid back with it, you know.
That shit crazy.
Shit.
Is it a Cali connection? Is it a West Side connection?
The West Side type of night.
It's a West Side type of. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We got West Bank finest in the building. We on the
Facts.
West Bank. I know I'm West Bank.
Some of
down.
the
West
best
Bank
flowers you
of
can
the
find, y'all better
finest.
hit them up. West Bank
Yeah,
finest.
yeah,
man. I'm telling
Beautifully
you.
crushed and rolled like we
Real.
all expired.
That shit crazy.
You is so silly. You so silly.
Absolutely. But we all were talking about, you know, your cameraman, artistry work. But now I'm gonna go deeper. I wanna go a little bit deeper. Brandon Knox, what's the last thing you cooked by yourself? Without a box.
No box.
Without a
We ain't doing
box.
the
Without
box.
instructions. What was the last
Fettuccine,
thing?
Chicken fettuccine, yeah.
Oh, you made a little fettuccine
Yeah,
tonight?
a
What's
little
up?
fettuccine.
It was for
yeah.
yourself or was
I'm
for
gonna make
somebody?
something for you one day.
Oh, all right, we'll get a little fettuccine for Brandon. Y'all all heard that Mr. Knox said that I get fettuccine.
Yeah.
Boom.
Hook you up, straight up. You know what I'm saying?
What goes in your fettuccine? You do like the baby spinach like Joe over here?
Like the chicken with the fettuccine, you know, with the pasta
Oh, I
sauce, you know.
like that. I saw a recipe the other day, and it was like it was fettuccine and salmon. You like salmon?
I eat it, you know.
It's
It's
all
not.
right.
It's not like no. You know,
I
wouldn't
prefer
like
tuna
reach it.
fish.
Tuna fish.
Man, let me ask you, bro. Like, what's like like, how you feel about like the crime that's going on with these YNs out here, bro? Like, how you feel about that? Like going,
They done took over the city.
you feel me? Like,
You know what I'm saying?
What you think that the city should do to like
Ain't nothing they could do.
calm
Ain't nothing
this
they
shit
could do.
down?
Like they didn't let it get too far. You know what I'm saying? It's to
Yeah.
the point where, you know,
Do you think they need leadership roles?
Like big brother, big sister
could
type
help.
shit.
Yeah.
it could help because I got some cousins that, is in that life.
they-
Because
they-
I have
Yeah.
family from here. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? I came
right.
here, like I got family from here. And they in that type of life of crime. But I mean, there ain't no saving them. Like.
Yeah.
I don't
My
feel like
cousin
they.
told me, he said, I like putting people in their last suit. I'm like, man,
Oh my God. Oh my.
Like,
I don't know. I've never had my first YN yet. I don't know if I'm looking. I don't know if I'm looking forward to that. I don't know. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that.
For real.
But I do want to try on a ski mask. That's something I never really did. So if they let me try on that ski mask,
Put that ski mask on.
Go ahead,
Hey,
go put it
yeah.
in.
Brandon,
Hey!
did you shoot any?
Anything's possible.
Did you shoot any reunions yet? Like,
I do everything.
so I know you
Reunions,
probably
family
caught some
reunions.
fire footage at these reunions because they been out some like who there was. I went to Carl. Carl had a good funeral. I mean, I said funeral. A good reunion.
Not the funeral.
Yeah, they had a fire
What
reunion.
you got
son.
going on, Joe?
And Reed, they shoot straight. They came with
That's
it. Like
we rep other people's hoods
all
too.
them people, like it was crazy, man.
Right.
Caught some footage out there,
So outside you doing photography and the videography and stuff like that, would you ever change careers as far as going as into like filming? If somebody said they were looking for somebody like to be a
Oh, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
I got
that's like-
better with the camera work, like doing video. Yeah, I definitely go into that.
Yeah, that'd
way
be something
more
that'd be
money.
dope. Yeah, I'm about to say that'd be fire as hell.
And
do that.
videographers, they get paid like stupid money.
Money for real. Especially with some of the
facts.
movies and TV shows they be shooting out here to be filming that type of shit, dog. I know that.
Working with Hollywood Soap.
They want you to get on the road with them now, so it's like they want you to catch vlogs and shit. So it's like, man, they putting checks in your pocket just to get on that road with you now. So
What would be your turnaround time? Like, since you've been doing it, like, is your turnaround time more
Like
faster than
48 hours. Like,
48 hours now?
Yeah, I don't make people
Oh, yeah,
wait
you work
forever.
good.
No cap.
And that's why a lot of people hire me because,
Oh, yeah,
the turnaround rate, other cameramen be making people wait
That's
like
gonna
2
keep you.
years.
That's gonna
a
keep
month.
a
I'm
check
like,
in your
man,
pocket
what?
because we love
That's crazy.
time
Right.
limits, bro.
It
Like
was
when
hard.
you can do turnarounds, man, you gonna have a lot of money come your way, bro.
That software that you like that y'all use and stuff, that'd be hard. Like when you first get into it, and then like it was like easy afterwards, or it's still complicated within I
Wait,
guess
say it again?
update like the programming that y'all use
your
to
camera.
edit.
Oh, yeah,
y'all.
yeah. Like,
Like-
I
like-
done learned it more, you
Yeah,
know.
just for like upcoming people who want to do that photography or the the videography type stuff. Explain to them like what it takes to get to where where you at. I guess as far as software and materials they may need to start off with some outside.
Photoshop, Premiere, like as far as like for the video work, but like Photoshop, like, as far as photos, that really like put you out there,
Right.
yeah.
You ever do, like as far as like outside of digital cameras, do you still use? Well, I don't know if they do or not, because again, I don't know too much about the photo side. The filming when you got to be in the red room and hold the films up to.
Oh, that was sexy. You ever did some sexy stuff like that, Mr. Knox?
Yeah.
Oh.
I do everything.
Oh,
Like,
whoa,
there's nothing I
whoa,
don't
wait a
do,
minute,
you know
Mr.
what I'm
Knox.
saying? Like, how some photographers, limit what they do. I do everything. Like,
I
when's the
feel
last
you.
time you saw, a
That's what
cameraman
this
at a
game
funeral?
about, right?
Like a funeral.
You know
you
what?
gonna-
There's
you
a
gonna
lot of
level
things
up
through
more
all
and
the
more.
funerals that I see, and I'm just
Right.
like, should I be seeing this
Sure.
right now? I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it up to where I am.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
All right, and last year you were up for someone nominated you for my page, and they said, you know what? I was like, who could be my grinder of the week? Who do y'all see that's really, really grinding? And your name came up like so many times, and you like won our grinder of the week last year. What makes you hustle besides the money? If money was not an option, if you didn't
Just the
make any
passion for it, because if you treat something like a job, you're gonna
Yeah.
get tired of it.
Absolutely right.
I'm 15 years in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Veteran.
people, always like, man, how you do this? How you making all this money? I'm like, you just gotta treat everything like your first project.
Right. Your
I
dream
mean,
became your job.
Yeah, like
So
I still
you
work.
can never
like,
get tired of it. It's
Yeah,
your
like when I
dream.
first started doing it, I was all over. Like
Come
the
on.
first year I was doing, like when I started like messing with the camera. I was
Right.
learning. Next year, created my business.
Come on.
And now I'm up there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, you up there. And I just want to put this out here. We're smack dead in the middle of wedding season. So if a newly engaged couples, congratulations to all of you. If someone were to look for the best cameraman dead or alive, and his name might happen to be Brandon Knox, if that may be his name, when is it the right time for the couple to start looking for the photographer for the ceremony?
months before.
I said the same thing, but I wanted it to come from the cameraman.
Yeah, you can't just be like, oh, my wedding is next week, because we be booked. A lot of cameramen, like especially if you're good at what you do, we
Absolutely. So if you want to, what is the best way to get in touch with you?
Phone number, social media. I'm on social media every day. Even when I ain't got nothing to do, I'm just posting something, just to keep it out there, that I'm working, I'm active.
Right. And your posts are quite funny too. I think you said something the other day. I don't even know if I can say it on this. I don't even know if I can say it on here right now. But it was super duper funny. But that just brings me back to when you make your post, is it something that is calculated, or is it something just like, let me see how I can trick their brains with this. Let me see how I can upset the internet today.
Did be posting.
Did he post that?
Yeah.
Brandon, what I mean, so you be having me laugh. And I'm like, I'm not going to even like this because he's going to think I think it's funny. And I know it's not funny because I'm not supposed to be laughing at any of this, but I'm going to go ahead on that double tab.
Yeah.
Were you ever told that you had some footage that they didn't want you to post, that you caught from like parties and stuff?
They come in my inbox like, man, take that down.
I know it get real, like, hey man, don't post it.
So then when somebody told you,
really deep, man, them cameramen get down. Hey, bro, they catch everything. I'm telling you, they catch it all on camera.
You post like video footage, let's say, they had a crime somewhere, you posted. People always all in your inbox like, man, like take that down and all that. Like, can't nobody tell you to take nothing down. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your page. If you ain't running to the news, to tell them to take something down. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not running around.
Don't tell me nothing.
They feel like because they know you, they want to be able to take it down.
Nah, they feel like,
if you know me, this is my job.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I report news,
so
man.
the times that we living in right now, especially with the economy and stuff like
we wouldn't know about nothing without cameras, bro.
I'm about to say,
we wouldn't know about nothing.
How hard it is like right now to actually book something and do something like that, especially like I said, with the economy all messed up and everybody kind of being low on money and stuff like that. Is it hard to still maintain the stuff that you do as far as photos and videos?
It used to be like before COVID.
Yeah.
Like summer would be slow and then winter but I figured out a way to just stay busy. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it throughout the seasons.
Because first I started with the camera taking pictures, then I moved up to video, then I moved up to drone work. I be working with all kinds of realtors. That's money.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's so much more.
I figured,
shout out to you, man.
I found out, you can get paid more for video work than camera. Because, they got 1 million cameramen in the city, taking pictures.
Yeah, right.
Like, when you see the second lines, they be having
30,
30,
thousands of cameramen out there, man.
But if you know how to do video, that's money.
Not only video, but you also have, like, that drone footage. Like I said, like, that was one of the
that drone shit
things
another level. Like, people don't know how to use that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't use no drones because they don't know how to handle it. But man, that's a whole different price tag right there,
to this day, I still work with news companies, just from
catching all the good footage.
We're gonna produce chiming in over there. Yeah, we got a second line.
That was the best promotion I could have got. Like when CNN called me, I don't even watch CNN, but when they called me, that's how I linked with them.
Oh, that's
it was
real,
like,
then.
Anytime something going on in New Orleans, they call me.
Yeah,
man,
so I just send them the footage. So if you see some type of footage on the news, most likely it's mine.
Hey, that's a big accomplishment,
I think
bro.
the very first time that I actually saw the bridge light up was on your page. I didn't even see it on the news.
Right.
I saw your footage, and I was just like, wait, this is happening?
Wait, so you flew the
and
drone
see what
around
the
bridge?
news station.
Yes, he was like one of the very first ones to get the footage.
What the news stations are realizing, they realizing that the people they used to pay back in the day to go get footage, they got it on the social media now.
Yeah.
So they don't have to put the work in. They just
ground.
pay somebody to bring it to them now.
Yeah.
So it's like it made their job way easier. They can really just do talking now instead of going out there and look for it.
Photographer, right? And Brandon wound up posting something he did on his page, and I still off his page. Don't want to have a conversation if you found that out.
Well, when they called me, I was like, just, make sure my name on there.
Yeah.
And I wasn't worried about money at the time. I was like, this is the news, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many people can say, oh, I made worldwide news too, you know what I'm saying? But from then on, when I started working with them more,
they gotta pay you. That's finder's fee. They gotta throw that in your pocket.
They got the bread.
That's income tax right there, boy, for some people.
That's the next question.
I know. I'm gonna say typically when I have like really really good news, I'm like first to tell my mom, and I know that you and your mom did like a photo shoot like a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to know like when you get like really great news, like who do you call first? Like who do you ask first? Like who do you tell first?
Mom's all day.
I'm gonna say it's mom for me, but I want to know for you like who's first that you tell your good news to?
Mom.
Real talk.
But other than her?
Yeah.
Close friends, family,
Yeah.
Like, I'm really family oriented, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love my family.
Facts.
Even though they crazy. You know what I'm saying? I love them.
We all love our family. We're all
They made us
crazy.
who we are today, man. They made us who we are
today.
today.
Chiming in tonight.
Yeah, but as far as pricing and stuff, as long as you've been doing, like I said, and your price being your price, is it ever a hard time for somebody, like, trying to book you and then they be like, nah, never mind, like, is it hard? Well, again, you hustle, so it's not going to be hard for you because you're going to do it regardless of the fact.
Yeah.
But as far as people, like, upcoming, want find out pricing wise, same thing with DJs. When we have our pricing, they got to have somebody starting up giving bad pricing compared to people who really do good work, knocking other people, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how does that work out with y'all, like, as far as that?
I never change my rates, because when you go down on your rates, then, word of mouth gets around. Like, I keep my rates, at what it's at, because, if they want to go, hire somebody else, they could,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
I ain't going down on the price, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like,
Because they're not going to want you to go down on the work.
yeah.
People want you to go down on the price, but then you have to ask them, do you want me to go
100%
down on the
work.
work
Right,
as
the quality
well?
change,
Yeah.
right?
That's
That's
what
what
I'm trying to
change.
get at, 'cause that
And
happened
you're
with us, right?
naturally
Price
not going to go
down.
down on the quality of your work because, once again, you're not going to be the best cameraman in the world dead or alive if your name is Brandon Knox just by accident.
Right. Your reputation is everything, man.
If they if they pay me the price they want to pay me, I'm bringing equipment that's worth that price.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
you can do that too.
That's what I do. Like, where the rest of the stuff at? That's all you pay for.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. Now, I always talk about you with your like
HBK.
dishes that's like amazing, and you be, Brandon, what I mean to tell you, I could look on your page and live my whole best New Orleans life just right there through your page.
Oh, yeah.
All right, go ahead on and give it to me. Best snowball in the city. Where we going?
Ooh.
And are you getting condensed milk on it like I like?
I don't know. I'm not really into snowballs like that.
What?
Well, Pandora's. You know what I'm
Pandora's?
saying? I mean, I'm not into snowballs like that,
I don't know. I'm a West Bend girl. I like Bucks. I like a drive-through. I don't like to
you're
stand
right.
out in the heat.
Yeah, it's a
That's a
West
lot.
Bend,
It's a lot
going
going on.
Yeah.
Stand out in the heat for a snowball that's about to melt.
Stop
Yeah.
jacking.
Right.
You like Bucks?
Stop jacking.
Oh, you like Bucks? I like Bucks too.
Stop jogging, yeah. It's right there.
All right, you guys. Tonight we have sat down with the most amazing cameraman in the state of New Orleans. And yeah, I say the state of New Orleans because we're a state all by our god doggone self. All right, y'all. We are sitting here live with the one and only Brandon Knox, and we're going to get into some commercials. We're going to talk about some things, and we'll be right back. We have some more guests coming up after this.
You know it.
Got the live line of
Yeah.
food.
We got the line of food. Nino Kelvin, number 41.
All right, we be back, y'all.
All right.
Man, for real.
We got
Fucking
Knox.
with it for real,
We got
bro.